SENSHI fan.
You have to. Come on.
There's no choice. If you like combat sports, you'll love SENSHI. So, here we go again. Once again, I will just tell you, I'm joined by Andy Sauer. This is a KWU full contact heavyweight contest over 95 kilograms. And we have Holland, a Dutchman, Errol Koning, and he faces Thor from Romania, Florin, Ivanoaie, who we've seen 3 times before in the SENSHI ring. He's won twice and lost once here. Now, Errol Koning, the Dutchman, who looks like an absolute beast.
Exactly. He came from the 77 kilogram welterweight, and now he became
77.
Yeah.
Good
in
grief.
the past. We've seen these guys doing this a lot. You know, like Tyrone Spong was a great example of it. He went from the 70 to the 77 and eventually became a really strong heavyweight. So far, they're trading kicks, low kicks so far, not too many calf kicks yet, what we have seen in the previous fights.
And Koning landed a heavy body kick to Ivanoaie. You can see already a big red mark on Ivanoai's midsection.
Yep, taking another stance, southpaw, switching to the orthodox again, and there's the first calf, the second, the third, the fourth.
and there's that body kick.
There we go.
So Koning started off with quite a fast pace, and let's see if he's got the cardio to keep it up.
Exactly. Nice block of Koning. Pressure, standing still in front, keeps his upper body moving. End up with a low kick, our favorite style. Our mark, by the way, Dutch low kick. And so far, Florin Ivanoaie, he doesn't have a really good, straight and powerful response.
Oh, cool, big flying knee. And Koning there smelt blood.
Exactly, he's aggressive.
Ivanoaie, he probably did the right thing there by holding on. Nice straight right counter.
Moving away from Koning, really, oh, that's a really almost well-timed shot.
That left hook.
The cross.
Well, the left hook from
Yeah,
Ivanoaie.
also, oh, there's the shutdown of the calf.
Well, was that a punch that knocked Koning down by Ivanoaie?
So.
I couldn't see it from this angle.
It's the calf. It's the nerve system, the nerves in the calf. So.
Well, what a turnaround.
What is going to happen right now?
He doesn't want to get kicked there again.
Okay, he needs to recover. It's a bit a great advantage.
There it is again.
Florin.
There it is again. He can't stand on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like having your leg knocked out.
Yeah, it's the nerve system. You know, it's hurting so much. It shut down the whole leg. So you're almost on one leg right now.
And actually, that kick has just opened up a tiny cut on the shin of Koning.
Oh, nice knee to the liver. So far, no damage against Florin Ivanoaie.
Oh, and he managed to kick the calf there again, the same place.
Okay.
Well,
just a recovery moment for
that round. The end of that round didn't come soon enough for Errol Koning.
Yeah.
Perhaps like to see the corner get some ice on there. I don't know. It's
it doesn't work. Believe me. Wow. Hey, but did you know, Grant, what does Koning means in Dutch?
I don't know, but I know that one of my favorite cars is a Koenigsegg. Is that anything to do with it?
Koning.
Koenigsegg.
No. A king.
A king?
It's a king.
Errol King.
Errol King. Well,
let's see if the king
can come back.
Yeah. The comeback king. So, Florin Ivanoaie there, he took some punishment at the beginning of that round, and Errol Koning looked like he was going to be the successful aggressor. Yeah. But Ivanoaie took the punishment and then landed some calf kicks, which in effect knocked out Koning's left leg.
Knocked down.
As Andy says, you hit the right place and your nervous system just locks up.
Exactly.
And the pain is incredible.
Come on. So, what happens a lot, you know, with these lightweights who become heavyweight fighters, they have the skills as with fast hands combining all these combinations. You know, you can see it with Errol's style. You see he's fast, he's moving. It just came from out of his former system.
Yeah, well, somebody once said to me that, somebody said to me, Andy, once that if you're 13 stone and you put on 5 stone and then you're 18 stone, you're a 13 stone man in an 18 stone body.
Yeah, totally right.
But we've seen other fighters very successful in moving up the weight.
Yeah. So they have their height also, so that's an important thing. But as you can, if you look to the legs, so you see the difference,
the thickness,
of the bone structure. It's all combined. But we just talked about it.
Well, if you look at the legs, that means I should weigh about 60 kilos. But so back to the fight.
Yep.
They're still throwing big bombs,
and he's doing well, Errol. Even though he's so hurt right now. He has a big injury, guys. You have to believe me. It's going to hurt a lot. It shut down everything, and as you can see...
And he's shifting the leg backwards.
Yep.
So that he doesn't get kicked.
So he's still really flexible, still really... Okay, take your time, I would say.
But you see there, he just got pushed and kicked with that front kick.
Yep.
And because of the damage to the leg, he wasn't as stable as he would have been without the pain. And there it goes again. Oh, you can see how much pain he's in.
Yep.
What a warrior.
Yes.
And when you're in this much pain, it drains your cardiovascular as well.
Psychology, you know, your brain is thinking, shit, oh, I need to fight, I need to recover, I need to succeed, if possible. But there's the power coming in, you know, so now we can see. You know, you also see that Florin is also a bit tired right now.
Well, it's a fast pace for these big guys. Yeah, Florin's breathing heavy, you're absolutely right. And they're getting a bit untidy in the ropes. And Florin, he needs to keep kicking that left leg of Errol Koning. And Koning needs to suck it up because he's got the power and technique in the punches.
So Florin is also allowing Errol to do several things, even though he's out of balance, he's hurt, he did well. He did really well.
Well, you've got to give credit to Errol there.
He survived well.
He was damaged. That left leg, you could see how much pain he was in. And for people who've never experienced that, it's just incredibly painful. So he weathered the storm. He's overcome the pain. He came back, and he's still fully in the fight.
Yeah, I think so, still.
But look.
But I think it's Florin's, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, or it's his corner, but I would say, you know, keep your guard up. Just try to time well. Just try to pick the calf kick once or twice, and that will be enough. If you want to secure your victory, I think this would be the easiest way. But so far, the Florin is letting Errol do his thing, even though he's so hurt.
But when you're gasping for air,
yeah,
you're going to try and take just a second or two just to get a breather, and that's allowing your opponent to compose himself and do something. Referee tells them to break. Well, anything can happen here.
Yep.
Third and final round.
Big shot.
Now, referee doesn't think that was a knockdown. And a low kick on the end of that combination.
He's playing
from
well.
Koning.
I think Florin he stops playing the game. And while Errol is doing really well, he plays the game. He still can kick. He kind of recovered. He is recovering. He's playing the game. He's scoring points.
But he's changed his stance. He's got that left leg He's fighting more in southpaw to avoid being kicked again, and he's making it difficult for Florin Ivanoaie to target that rear leg.
The momentum must be there for Florin to do a single shot.
Oh,
could be
I was
enough.
waiting for a knee there.
So a 1-2 combination could be perfect. A jab, uppercut for Errol.
That was a big, that was a left hand. He's shaking his head that there wasn't a knockdown. But
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
It seems to me that Florin Ivanoaie, it needs to just change up a gear. And look, he's got a minute and 15 left. And I think there's a big punch.
Yeah, there's the explosiveness from Florin.
Oh, this could be dangerous for Koning. He's fighting back. He holds on.
Real fight is hard, yes. Oh, God, let's go.
Well, he's hurt, but he's an absolute warrior.
Florin needs to pressure a bit more now.
Well,
But still, he knows Errol is really dangerous.
Yeah, he could have capitalized there on what he did. And he throws those big punches, and Koning avoids them.
Yeah, but it's because he's also only headhunting so far, Florin. So if he would pick some body shots into his game, I think it could be way better for him. But so far, he's not doing it, and it's gonna be it becomes an ugly fight.
Yeah, they're both tired now, so it can become a bit untidy, especially with the heavyweights.
20 seconds left.
20 seconds to go, big left hand. And when Ivanoaie throws that left hand, when he misses, he lurches forward. Last 10 seconds, that's tiredness there, dropping Koning to the canvas. Last second.
Still, he survives really well, Errol.
You've got to give Koning full credit there.
Yeah, true.
Come on then.
I hear something. I hear something. Extra round. I don't know if that is realistic, but let's hope for the best. Maybe he can recover more, Errol. I'm a little bit too.
There's no bias there, is there, Andy?
No.
With your fellow countrymen.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, folks.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fourth round. I mean, very difficult one to score, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ivanoaie gets the decision by a point. But another fantastic fight here in this gladiatorial amphitheater in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. And SENSHI really is putting combat sports, Bulgarian combat sports, on the map. Obviously, we have a lot of Balkan fighters fighting here, based in Bulgaria presently. But watch this space. SENSHI's growing from strength to strength. Every event, an expansion around the world is inevitable.
Judge number 1.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see.
29 to 27. Judge 2, 30 to 26.
Ooh.
Judge 3, 30 to 26.
Yep.
In favor
Unanimous.
of the red,
Yep.
Florin.
There we go. Florin Ivanoaie.
Yep.
And that's a fair decision, but a great performance. And how tough is Errol Koning?
Yeah, you see his calf is swollen up.
Yeah.
That technique is such a, in my opinion, it's a bad thing. But yeah, that's my honestly opinion. I think the worst guy can win from the best guy, the best ever. Because if you have good defense and just a good soccer kick, hey, you can win from everybody.
Wow.
Mark my words.
But yeah.
But yeah, we have to deal with it.
We got to deal with it, man.
Okay,
We got to deal with it. I mean, Ernesto always says that if he was still fighting and that this calf kick was starting to become popular, he knows that he could break somebody's shin by blocking it.
But if I was not Andy Sauer, I should be another guy, and I should be different, and I should be this, and then it should be that. So, you know what?
So if you're a
If
gentleman...
I was a little bit more smarter, I became a millionaire.
Me too. Me too.
No, no, you know.
If I was a bit
it's-
more dishonest.
You know what? Inesso didn't have any experience with it.
We're down to the
I have
last
some
fights in the
experience.